Hello. Hi everybody. So I after the conference yesterday, I'm sure if you are a friend or a follower of me, you will have seen on my profile yesterday that we were at the Body Shop at Home conference. Hi everybody. So nice, be nice because I'm dead nervous. Oh, there's loads of you on. Say hi. Tell me about all your amazing favorite things about the Body Shop at Home as I start. Hi, Mindy, as I start to tell you all about it. Oh my God, there's loads of you on. That's fab. So as I'm talking, please do share your opinions, what you think. I'm feeling the love. Thanks, guys. So if you are a follower of my profile, if you're one of my friends, you will have seen that yesterday myself and the region went off to our Body Shop at Home conference, and it was just incredible. For me, it was the best one yet. So this is my third conference, and it told me so much more about the reasons that I do the Body Shop at Home. And a lot of the times, hey everybody, hi Laura, hi Jenny, hi Catherine, hi Kirsty. So for me, for a long time, it's been about, I always knew the business did more, but a lot of it has been about earning money, as I'm sure it is for lots of people. And ultimately, everybody wants to earn money. But the things we learned about yesterday were actually life-changing. And I'm just going to take a few minutes to go through all the other aspects of the business as to why we're different. And I think I want to challenge some of the thinking. So ask me questions. Those questions you're desperate to ask that you then, like, are we a pyramid scheme? No, we're not, but I will come on to that in a minute. Pyramid schemes are illegal, but we are paid for training our teams, and that is what we do. So as you build your teams, it's not like other roles where you just stick them on your system and that's it, and then you get paid on them. We are just like any other manager in any other jobs. Managers are paid to train and to promote, and so I do a lot of my training on my team in person, in one-to-ones. I go to events, so much. So first and foremost, we aren't a pyramid scheme, and I know that that is something that people really question, whether that's what it's like. They are illegal, definitely in the UK, but maybe elsewhere. But this is, honestly, yesterday was just incredible. I talk a lot about the products. You know how much I love the products. You know how much it's done for me and my mental health, and I talk about all those kind of things all the time. Lindsay was incredible yesterday, and Lindsay is one of our senior regional managers that talked about how it had massively changed her life and her mental health as well. And I had a lot of parallels with Lindsay. She's an incredible. Hi, Steph. Oh, everybody's coming on tonight. I'm so excited. Hi, Steph. Hope you're all right. It was just an amazing feeling. And for me, I've been to two conferences before, but this one was by far the best. It was just a room full of people, and everybody was on the same team. Everyone was cheering everyone on. Everybody wanted everyone to do well. It was just amazing. So I wanted to talk a bit more about more than the earnings. The earnings I talk about, the earnings, this incredible opportunity, you get sick of hearing about it. I will never stop banging on about the Body Shop at Home. I need you all to know this, and I'm not even sorry. It is literally the best thing ever. But yesterday, I saw how much this opportunity had changed lives for so many people, and particularly the Ghanaian women. So yesterday, on Friday, I had the privilege of being invited to a VIP with some of the community trade ambassadors, some of the regional managers, to chat to and listen to Madam Fatty Paul. And if you've not heard of her, definitely Google it. Write her name down right now and get Googling her. She is incredible. And she began championing women over in Ghana around the same time that Anita set this up, but the partnership between the two has been running for 26 years. So our partnership with Shea Products, and I'm going to come on to that again in a minute. So many things I'm going to come on to. But the partnership has been running for 26 years. And basically, I never saw it as anything other than just selling a body butter or just selling a lip balm or just selling a body scrub. When you see what this has done for the women in Ghana, it blows your mind. And that is when I realised we are a force for good. This is not just business. This is different. We are different. She started campaigning, and we had a lovely gentleman called Thomas there as well. And women in Ghana, in this particular area that she started many years ago, were meant to be seen and not heard. And even now, it's still very much like that. And these women go out and they collect the nuts in their own time, because a lot of their time is controlled or owned by their husbands or their partner. And often they have like 4 wives, and they don't have any of their own money, and they're breaking this cycle. They're going out and they're collecting these nuts, these shea nuts, and then they are processing them. And there's a whole 18-step process. It is empowering thousands of women to be in this business. They want to sell more, because if they sell more shea, they can employ more women. And this money is now put into a bank account for them. They have their own bank accounts. And this is their money. And Thomas is helping the men to allow this to be more open as well. And he was talking about how incredible it was that in such a male-dominated place to work with such empowering women. And these are the Ghanaian women. They are making these products by hand. And she was telling us about like ladies that they tried to get things in to make the process easier. And these women don't want it. They're like, this is a traditional method. We know what we're doing. And the stuff is incredible. If you've not tried any of our shea ranges, it goes from a simple soap and lip butter through to shower gels and body scrubs and body butters, because it's a very natural. They use it a lot, shea, for cooking, cooking oil and cooking meals, because it's got 0 cholesterol. But more than that, it is so good for your body. It's moisturizing. And she told us about when Anita Roddick, who founded the Body Shop, and went over there 26 years ago and was starting to inquire about shea, and found out that it was for cooking, but it put some on her hand and realized how silky and oily and smooth it felt. And she'd said, let me take some of this back to the UK and let's see what we can do with it. And it was just incredible. Oh, I'm loving all your comments. But yes, Amy, absolutely. Yesterday was just incredible. It was life-changing. And she cried on Friday and yesterday a little bit about how she hears that we're the same as other stuff, and we're not. This is a different business. We are a force for good. We change lives all over the UK and all over the world. And then she went on, when she went off the stage, and we were all like, oh my God, we need to sell loads of shea. We need to sell loads of shea. They then went on to, we had 4 of the consultants who went to Ghana earlier last year, sorry. And they talked about their experience briefly at the session on Friday. And then we went on to launch the next incentive trip. And the next incentive trip is an enrichment trip to Rwanda. And that is where we get the moringa. And then they brought up all these people and how it's changing lives in Rwanda. And I'm like, oh, so this is not just one product and one thing. This is everywhere. And there is now an enrichment trip available, starting at the moment, running for our consultants and managers to win the opportunity to go to Rwanda and find out about how this brand, how this incredible woman, hey everybody, is changing lives. And I'm literally, I can't even explain what it was like. I was sobbing. And when I looked round, I was going to be like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not like trying to like stop the lashes running. But I looked round, and not just my region, the entire room of over 3,500 women and men were crying too. This business does more. It's not just a body butter. We use natural ingredients. We have 6 products that we use that we know we're getting the right things, like our charcoal. We use shea. We use Edelweiss. We use, I'm trying to think of any more. I don't know if I've got them all. Tea tree. The ginger shampoo. Oh my God. There's another one, but I can't think of it. If anyone can think of the 6th one, tell me, drop me a message. It is amazing. And these are natural products, but they are helping people all over the world. And for me, whether you want to join the team and be part of the Body Shop at Home and be part of this movement, brilliant. But if it's not for you, my God, try some of the products, try the shea, try the moringa, try the stuff that is changing lives for other people, because you'll get a great product at an incredible price. Hemp, of course it's hemp, Amy. How did I forget it was hemp? They are the 6 products. So charcoal, elderwise, ginger, tea tree, shea, and I'm just going to write that last one down, hemp. And it's not the naughty one, it's like the good stuff. It's not the stuff you can get on. And so it's all about the natural products, it's all about these things, but it's more about, so then we talked about the relationship and how 26 years of partnership with Shea and Garnet and how Anita Roddick and Madame Fatty have built this relationship, and how that's sustained for 26 years. And we pay a premium, which then allows the people like Madame Fatty, and who's the chair, but manages this fund, which is the premium. And they build hospitals and schools, and they educate children, and they give they empower women, they have education, they have schools. She talked about, and I'm going to get upset if I say it, but I can't not say it. She lost one of her children. So she had 5 and she lost one. And she had to carry a child who had passed away back home. And she simply didn't have the medication to keep her child alive. And her youngest is now 52, and she talked about what they were doing all over the world and the opportunities they'd had. But what she explained was how much this job for them, collecting the nuts, making the oils, making these products, allows them to have an income, allows them to have some independence, allows them to build a business, allows them to do things that nobody else is enabling them to do. So whether it's buying a body butter, or whether it's donating to Children on the Edge charity, which I'll come on to in a minute, or whether it's actually, I want to find out more, I want to know if actually this is the career for me. I wonder if I'd love to run a business that not only did I earn loads of money, not only did I sell great products, recommend them, make friends, I changed lives all over the world. So the specifics we saw yesterday were Ghana and Shea, but again, we talked about Rwanda and the moringa. And then we went on to recognise people. And for me, there's nothing better in my group than when I say to somebody, well done, and tag them. Like, that's as simple as it gets. Like, well done, Claire, on your sales this week. Well done, Karen, for donating to Children on the Edge and doing that charity. Well done, so-and-so, for going live and helping the others with ideas. Well done, well done, well done. And there was just hours of it yesterday. And for me, seeing people who would never get a thank you, would never get a well done, would never be told that they would amount to anything. They left school without qualifications, and they were never told that they would be good at anything. And these people had got their names on the board. They've got sashes. They've got a room full of women cheering and chanting. And it was just mind-blowing for me. And for me, recognition is one of the biggest parts. And that's my hands up. I'm not even upset to say it. I love that someone says well done to me. It's something that I've battled with for a long time in my mental health. I've also been in other jobs and positions where I've had to try and change all the time. I've not quite been the right fit for that job. And can you do this differently? Can you change this? And I don't mean learning and mentoring and developing. I mean, like, what you do or what you are is fundamentally wrong for this role. And God, the torture and the pain it's caused me, and the self-doubt that, God, I'm never going to be good enough. I'm never going to be able to be the person they want me to be to do this job. And this is none of it. You can do this job, whatever you are. If you're an introvert, if you're an extrovert, you can do it. If you want to sell loads or you don't, you can do it. If you want to talk to people or you don't, you could, like, everything. And to be in a room of people where people just say well done, when you maybe never had that. Like, I have had that, so I'm not trying to be like feels, but it's just incredible to have that kind of feeling, and people to be cheering you on and telling you what, and to see my team and my region and the managers and the consultants up there, And I'm going to pick out a few people, and it's not because everybody wasn't amazing, because they were. But yesterday, I met up with a lady who I have known for about 5 or 6 years, called Davina. If you're watching or you know Davina, then please know that this woman is pretty special. She thought she'd give it a bash. I remember literally the message me sending her saying, been thinking, I think you'd be really good at this. And she was literally like, no, I've seen some of your posts. It looks all right, but I'm not really a salesperson. I was like, you don't have to sell. This is about trying the products, getting this kit, pampering yourself, talking to other people about what you like, what you don't like. Tell people what it does. How does it feel? What does it smell like? What does it taste? What's the texture like? She was like, I'll see. Yesterday, she was up on stage for coming 4th out of 20,000 consultants for top personal sales. She's not a seller. She don't want to sell. She is so passionate about the products. She's done it her own way, totally different to anybody I've seen. Incredible. Then you've got Amy James, who I know is on because I've seen her. She promoted to area manager last week, and she was on the stage collecting her area manager sash. Oh my goodness. Like, she was like, I'm not going to do it this month, I'm going to wait. And I was like, okay. And I was thinking, no, you're not. I'm just going to give you time to let this soak in, but you're going to get that sash conference next week. It's like, you just take your time. And then she was like, I think I might go for it. And I was like, I know you're going for it because you're going to get it. And she was up there. And she has this incredible Instagram account. If you're on Instagram, follow her. I think it's Life with Harper. Put your link on, Amy. And she's this mom who, Harper is her life, her baby. She is, don't taste it. Sorry, Becca. I'm thinking about them body yogurts. I don't know why I said taste it. And she's this mom who her life is this child, and her and her partner, and she has built this business so solidly over time and worked so closely with the region, with her managers, with everything. And she's just incredible, and she doesn't know. And I'm sat there yesterday thinking, and I got to sit next to her yesterday at conference, and she's going, I think I might go for that. And I'm like, yep. Yeah, but I might have to do that. Yep. And I'm like, I know, because I know you're going to be on that stage. I know you're going to be incredible in this business because you're what it's about. You're a mom. You're a young woman who is empowered and loves these products and wants to tell everyone about it. You're not false. You're not fake. You're just empowering people. You're just amazing. And it was an absolute pleasure to sit next to you yesterday and hopefully nudge you in the right direction of the kind of things that I want you to be involved in and want you to do, because I know how amazing you'll be at it. And so coming back to that, it's then about how you feel in these events. And somebody messaged me. I don't know who it was. I want to say somebody else to comment and say, but they were next to a post and it said empower her. So we do it like empower and then the HER instead of empower. And there's this big brand. Like, there was lots of stuff around to take photos with and be around, try products. Sorry, I'm still tired. I've hardly slept. I'm so excited. And she said, imagine being at an event and seeing this and walking away feeling this. I think it was Lucy Adams. I can't remember. I think it was Lucy Adams. And I was like, oh my God, how many events have you left? Even training events, even inspiring events, where you walk out and all you feel is shattered. All you feel is, oh my God, I've got so much work to do. Oh my God, like, when am I going to find time for that? There was none of that. Everyone was coming out. My inbox, I've still not finished it. So if you've sent me a message, I haven't got through it. I literally can't at this minute. It is full of people going, I want to join. I want to try. I want to go for a manager. I want to be a Coty ambassador. I want to be on the beauty team. I want to be doing this. I want to be involved in that. I want to raise money for them women in Ghana. Literally changing lives. And I just feel so passionate about that. This is different. We aren't the same as every other business. We do direct selling. That is what we do. We're not trying to cover it up. You join, you get a kit of products, you spend that time enjoying those products, pampering yourself. But oh my God, it's the stuff that comes with it. It's the friendships. It's the mastery. When I did my DBT, we talked about the different aspects of happiness. And it's not just about money, although with this, if you want to earn good money, you can. But it's about the friendship circles you keep. It's about the support networks you have in place. It's about how you feel and how other people, the kind of people that you have in your life. Don't have negative people around you. We all feel negative at times. You know me, you followed my story. I've been low. But even when I'm at my lowest, I still know that the best way to be and the best way to approach my life is a positive attitude, positive mindset, and going for it. And that's why I do these things. So coming on to that, we then went on to Children on the Edge. And I think yesterday alone, we raised over £70,000 in one day at that event, selling tea towels and things like this. And this helps currently the children in Uganda who are living in rubbish pits and dumps. And we heard from a few of the people that have been there. And they are now starting a campaign to help children in India. And again, we were all in floods of tears. And we sat there like, oh my God. And they said they'd applied for so much funding, they'd applied for so many things, but because it's such a wealthy country, they can't get the funding for it. But the problem is, it's got a third of the world's poorest people in that population. Yes, it's rich. Yes, it's immense. Yes, there is wealth and population. They didn't choose to be born there. The ones that aren't wealthy and in the right population and in the right postcode, so to speak. And Body Shop want to change that, but part of our job is doing that. And all we do is when we do orders, we ask for pound donations, or when we sell some of our hand creams, a pound goes towards it. These are all incredible things that this business does. And I'd love to tell you all more about each individual aspect. If you've got a question on Children on the Edge, drop me a message. If you've got a question on our Ghanaian shea products and the work we do with community fair trade, drop us a message. If you want to know about the recycling and how, when we launched it last year and said that the Body Shop at home the Body Shop was going to do things differently, and we were going to use plastic because there's so much of it in the world already. It's great to reduce it, but we can't get rid of what's already there. So let's recycle, let's reuse, let's work with a product that is actually really incredible. It's just wasted. And so we need to use it. So talk to me about that, ask me about that, all those things. The ethics are incredible. They are second to none. You won't find, we are now B Corp registered. I think that's what it's called. And that means that profit is on the same line as people and the planet. Everything we do needs to be sustainable. Everything we do needs to be looked into. We can't just order t-shirts. Our new tribe hoodies, join our tribe, took months to come because they needed to make sure that every single person involved in the process of making them, from the printing to the producing of the products to doing whatever, they were looked after. They had toilets. They were safe. They weren't being made by kids in sweatshops, but they were being paid a fair price. These are the lengths that Body Shop go to produce all these things. So it's not just our products. It's literally everything we wear. So branded clothing took forever to come because we get so far down the line and something would be like, oh no, we can't guarantee that what that part of that product is actually sustainable and is actually not being tested on animals or is not being the dye or whatever it is. So it takes a long time. We're moving towards making 100% of our range vegan. Like, how amazing is that? It's already never tested on animals. It's all vegetarian, but we want to make it vegan. We want to be that brand that is different. We also want to campaign and be activists. Like, this brand ticks every box. Some of you will have seen our work with Bloody Good Period last year, which was collecting, and we still are collecting, sanitary and period pads and products for women in poverty, women who are, it's seen as a luxury. Like, how awful is that? There are people, asylum seekers, people on, I don't even mean benefits, I mean people that are just on the line of poverty in this country that cannot buy products. They cannot buy period pants or period pads or whatever, because it's seen as, and over the world it's seen as even worse than that. Like, we work in a business that wants to help that. I literally can't, I'm trying to write notes as to everything I want to talk to you about. Earnings, don't talk to me about earnings. If you want to earn 50 quid a month, you can do that with Body Shop at Home. If you just want to get a discount on your products, you can do that. But we have genuine people who are changing lives, building businesses, and it is empowering you to build a proper business. We have people on 6-figure salaries. That's not me personally yet, and it's not necessarily where I want to aspire to be. But my earnings are incredible. more than triple what I have ever earned in a normal job full time. And I work from home around my kids. I have a car that is incredible, that has made a massive difference to my life. I really struggled to go out, but I now get a car bonus, and I am able to go out and about because I have a sat nav. It's automatic. It tells me stuff so I don't get on a long journey and panic that I don't know where I'm going. I can't phone anybody. It's got safety features that I don't even know. I think if it crashes, it calls the police, the paramedics. It's stuff that money can't buy. Honestly, I'm like, the gifts, the incentives. Talk about trips. Let me talk to you about travel quickly. The travel, oh my God. So you all know I went to Barbados. I won a holiday to Barbados, and I went to Paris. Last year, they also had trips to Uganda and to Ghana, the enrichment trips, where they talk to the charities and the work that we do in the partnerships. We haven't released the big trip yet for this year, but Singapore is in a few months' time, and so many of the businesses, I think there was like nearly 100 people qualified for that. They launched yesterday the new managers incentive trip, which is a weekend's break in Venice, which looks incredible with a masquerade ball and trips down the canals. The next enrichment trip is to Rwanda, as I said before, and there's even talk of a trip to India for children on the edge. So don't talk to me about travel. This business gives you that as well, and it gives you it from both sides. The experience, lush holiday, if that's what you want to go for, if you want to have your life changed and be in these places where children and women are on the edge of society and desperate to get help and support, you can go and be part of their community and learn about what they do. You can be part of our ambassador programs, which work with children on the edge, that work with community fair trade, our beauty ambassadors program, if that's something you're interested in. I've been a regional manager since May last year, and I've never experienced what I experienced in that room yesterday. The amount of regional managers that have been in the business for 10, 15, 20, 25 years, and like saying well done to me. Like, I'm new, I don't know what I'm doing most of the time. And I sit in there, and sometimes I feel like not that I don't belong because anybody makes me feel like that, but I just sometimes sit there thinking, am I worthy? Do I deserve this? And these people who have been are instituted in the business, who are solid leaders and businesses, and I look up to them and I see them and I'm like, oh my God, I'm around celebrities or famous people who have been doing this for years. And they're like, oh, well done, Sarah. Oh, I saw this. And you just don't get that in normal jobs. You don't get this kind of power, this kind of feeling. Oh, hey, Gail, you're one of the people I'm talking about. Gail Heath is one of the most incredible managers within the business, and she got a gorgeous dress on yesterday, a beautiful pink dress, and you looked incredible. And just people like Gail who have been in the business for so long saying hi, I'm like, oh my God, like, hi, like, it's incredible. And I just love being able to talk about this more and more. So I think that's it. I just wanted to tell you, this is more than selling Instablur or body scrub, although that is a massive part and it's amazing and you get paid to pamper, and there's parties you can do, and you can do social media, and you can go events, can give out catalogs, whatever you want to do. But if you're looking for a business or an opportunity that is not only life-changing but is life-changing for the people, and you come home with this feeling of satisfaction knowing what you are being involved in, and I didn't realise how much I was involved within it till yesterday. I didn't realise when Madam Fat is like, you contribute to how them women in Ghana are providing for their families. And they released the quota totals, and I was dead excited as my first time as a region that we'd got, I think it was 126% of the total. And I was like, oh my God, that's amazing. Brilliant. There were people in there that had raised over 700% of their fundraising target for children on the edge. And it's exactly that. He said it yesterday. That's exactly what it is. They are children on the edge of poverty, on the edge of society. They are neglected. They are left. And we work in this business that part of everything we raise, part of everything we earn, everything is reinvested back into society all over the world. And I just feel blown away by it all. I feel exhausted mentally from learning so much. I feel inspired. I feel like I want every single person to switch everything they use to shea right now, or she. I feel like everybody needs to have at least one shea product that they use in their skincare or body care range. So if you haven't, drop me a message and I will suggest one for you. Because that's all she said at the end. Everyone was asking her, what can we do to help more? And she was like, just sell more shea. Just sell more shea. Because they can employ more people if we're selling more shea. They can build more warehouses to store it if we sell more shea. So if you've not got a shea product in your skincare or beauty care regime, then please drop me a message and we'll suggest some for you to try, get a sample over to you. But if you've even considered it, ever thought about finding out more, please drop me a message. Please comment on here saying, can you message me? Can you send me some details? We've just launched an incredible offer. I can't quite believe they have offered it again. They did offer it earlier in the year, but they have, and it's on for a week. It's on till Saturday, and I just want to help as many people as possible start their own business. Seeing what lives it had changed yesterday, from consultants on the stage crying to the children on the edge to the managers to the Ghanaian women to everything, it was just amazing. And I just think just when you see the Body Shop, whether it's in store, whether it's online, whether it's a consultant, know that buying from them is better than buying from other stuff. And it really is that simple. It is changing a life when you buy it from there. Whether it's whatever it is, it will be invested back into some society in a good way. And that is why we're B Corp registered. We're looking after the planet, we're looking after the people. And I'm going to be hosting some events over the next February and March where I bring along our stuff and we do comparisons. So this is my challenge, not just shea. We'll be looking at all sorts of comparisons, but how I can help you in stages move to a cruelty-free, vegetarian, community trade product in your skincare or makeup, and how that will massively have an impact on your contribution to helping people all over the world. And I'm going to do these events. You can earn free products by hosting the events and earn discounts on your shopping. But I will bring along some Prosecco or some tea and cake after schools. But I'm looking to host 6 in just before the end of the month. So I would love to host one for you. I've already got somebody messaging me now, which is amazing. So they will go quick. Drop me a message. I would love to show you how you can change your beauty regime for something cruelty-free and just amazing and changing lives. So I hope that's given you some insight. If you have any question, please comment below. I'll go through all the comments shortly. But please hashtag replay if you're watching this later. Tag friends in it, tag someone, consultants on my team if you know someone's interested and you think this might help. I'm sorry about my daughter's clothes. I've had to bob in her bedroom and her uniform's on the end of the bed, so I'm sorry it's not the cleanest of rooms. And have an amazing week. I'm so excited for the amount of people that are going to join Region Papers this week and change lives here in the UK, but all over the world. Have a great Sunday night. Bye.